concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. When the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartans Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and
breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. A run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Dropping back, it's Buckmeyer. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Collier. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Ran through the contact. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's reeled in, it's Hart. And he'll be brought down. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Looking to throw for it. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Punch it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. All wideouts, no bats. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. This is a designed run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running back.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 7 over Missouri. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. To the air, it's Cherry. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fine play action. He's going to let it go. On target to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
They'll leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Into the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line. But oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
And the Spartans in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now the play fake. They're working that left side. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That defensive front with a stone wall on 2nd down. Now Snake gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Hart. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the air, it's Cherry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Collier. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Floating away. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I love love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 18 over Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Back open in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They've got it. First and 10 at the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Michigan! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the catch, it's Ash. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They boot it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They punted away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, Dave.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, showing what's inside your chest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Right on the money. solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A third and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. That's caught. It's Hart. At the 40, there he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Works the middle of the field. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Using his feet. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Can't get him to the ground. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That would be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. He breaks a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cox. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds a tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Got his man out of the backfield. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He will. The previous play will be overturned. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hart. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Buckmeyer. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point. And
the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.